Welcome everybody, my name is Michael or Kubera, and today we are discussing about seized Bitcoin by the government that's selling for 5 times its value. So let's roll the intro and let's get into it. From the title and from the very introduction of the video, you might think, hey, somebody purchased at $60,000 or $54,000, $55,000 per Bitcoin right now. Probably the Bitcoin was seized when it was around $10,000, 5 times. All right, that makes sense. It's a pretty crazy win for the French government, but you couldn't be further from the truth. You're completely wrong, and I'm wrong as well. Someone purchased Bitcoin at a lot rate for $290,000 inexplicably. So someone paid more than 5 times the actual rate. Now this individual didn't purchase a lot. It was only 0.11 BTC, which is still thousands of dollars, but for $290,000 when it's currently at $54,000, $55,000, it makes 0 sense whatsoever. And even more so, this is an auction considered by the government. There's only 2 scenarios where someone would overpay for Bitcoin. Either they want to use it for illegal purposes, or they're FOMOing so hard that they need this Bitcoin for whatever's going to strike them rich that they don't care paying a hefty premium. But usually this premium is maybe even up to double the price of Bitcoin. But I've seen very many offers on Paxful and local Bitcoins and all these other forums, anywhere from 25 to 50% over. And it also depends on how you're paying, whether it's with a gift card, with PayPal. But people purchasing from the government wouldn't be doing it for illicit purposes, as Bitcoin is especially traceable from these auctions. And it's not a large amount as well. It's only 0.11 BTC. At current market rates, that would only be worth around, approximately, since this is in euros, 5,160, which in US dollars is around 6,144. And this unlucky bidder purchased 0.11 BTC at a Bitcoin price of $290,000. So instead of paying 6,000, they paid tens of thousands of dollars for their Bitcoin. And this was an auction, so maybe someone by mistake added an extra 0. I've seen this in car bidding auctions, where the website had a built-in function to ask and to double check, hey, is this the correct bid? Because someone wanted to put $90,000 instead of $9,000 for a car. Obviously, he didn't want to make that mistake, and he was super thankful, but maybe that didn't happen in this case because it's bureaucracy and the French government. Maybe, who knows, maybe he'll get a refund, probably not. It's always funny to look at what people are willing to pay for Bitcoin. So when we reached $61,000, I know for certain there were people paying many times 10% over, 15% over, even 20 to 25%. It's rare that people pay 25 to 50%. Usually those are criminals or for illicit or sketchy purposes, or someone in a country where it's super difficult to obtain Bitcoin for whatever reason. In addition to this unlucky news, there was an auction fee of over 14% to transfer the cryptocurrency. So the unlucky bidder not only paid more than 5 times what Bitcoin is actually worth, since they could have just went to Coinbase. Heck, I could have sold my Bitcoin for 50% and that'd be better. So the auction fee was 14.28%, meaning the unlucky bidder had to pay in addition 3,827 euros, or over $4,000. To be precise, $4,555. So add in what comes out to over $30,000 plus this, over $35,000 for 0.11 BTC. And then if he wants to transfer that Bitcoin anywhere, there's also going to be Bitcoin transaction fees, although super minuscule compared to what he's paid. But it just doesn't make sense. Probably someone had no idea what they're doing, or it was a grave mistake and they just lost tens of thousands of dollars. This is the first time I've seen news like this before. You might be wondering, well, is that it? Is that all the amount of Bitcoin that the French government was selling? No, they've successfully sold tens of millions of dollars. So over the course of the auction, over 437 lots of Bitcoin were sold successfully, and almost 99% of them were sold at rates very similar to what Bitcoin is usually priced at. And what's even more interesting about these auctions, usually Bitcoin is purchased below its price because the government is trying to get rid of it, not trying to make a lot of money, because they've already made money off of just holding it and seizing it. It's going to go to pay taxes and buy government stuff, but these lots would range from 0.11 BTC, which is the minimum, to over 2 Bitcoin. It's probably a good thing that this guy didn't fat finger his way on a 2 Bitcoin bid, because that would end up costing him over $660,000. A pretty big mistake. Maybe if he hodls on for a long time, he'll be profitable one day, but It's gonna take a long time. So tens of thousands of dollars lost. In total, the French government, so they seized approximately, or at least this is how much they were selling worth of Bitcoin, $34.5 million. Now, what did they seize this from? Hackers from GateHub. So a pretty sizable lot, over $34 million. Someone lost tens of thousands of dollars. Let this serve as a lesson. But hey, someone's willing to pay for Bitcoin $290,000. Maybe we'll hit $100,000 pretty soon, but that's today's video. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed that, hit the subscribe button. Leave your comments down below. We are definitely announcing in the next video who's winning the divvy, 10,000 divvy. We have already chosen a winner, but you know, we have to get the video approved before we're able to publish. As soon as it's approved, it's getting published. So by next Sunday, by this Sunday. And don't be an unlucky bidder like this guy. Always double check. One interesting thing I wanted to add in, Tim Draper, who is a billionaire thanks to Bitcoin. He was rich at the very get-go when he started purchasing into Bitcoin because he needed tens of millions of dollars anyways. But how did he make his wealth? He purchased it from a Bitcoin auction by the American government, the Silk Road auction, all the Bitcoin that they seized for a sizable amount underneath Bitcoin's actual price. So thanks for watching and see you guys in the next one.